pretty late. Maybe like 1:30 a.m. About to get some sleep. Hit the surf tomorrow. Just kidding, it's actually 2 a.m. and I have to try and wake up about 5 and leave by 5:30. Gonna drive like 1 hour, get to north of Santa Cruz of Panther Beach. Let's see how it goes. It's currently 4 a.m. Decided to leave right now because I just couldn't sleep at all.
Working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going.
It is 15 minutes before 5 a.m. Trying to buy like a gallon of water or two because someone recommended me to get some water to wash down my gear. Guy in the 7-Eleven behind me is jamming, but probably won't let me in until 5. I'll be fine as I can. I'll be good. According to my car, it's 46 degrees. Sun's about starting to come out at 5:54. When I was driving down, my car showed that it was 37 degrees, so it was pretty cold. First thoughts about this place after the sun came up. I did not know that was there. It's pretty funny. It's a pretty nice spot. The ocean's like right behind my car, and the beach is like right under this hill. Just representing. Thank you for whoever recommended me to have a knife on me. It'll probably save my life, even because I don't have a life jacket right now. I placed it right here so it's easily reachable for me to cut my waders off. So I'm currently running an Okuma Cedros 7 foot with a Panther 2 4000 with 30-pound braid. And let's get the fishing on. As you know, this is my first time surf fishing, and I feel like that's not fishable right there, right behind me. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do right now. I'm just gonna walk around. Yeah, nah, I'm like not fishing this at all. Yeah, I got set up by my teacher. They call it a beach, but this is a cliff. Oh, but I guess I am taking like coastal studies, so. Fuck me! Rip. At least I get to be here by myself. Pretty cool. I could fall to my death. Gonna give you guys the update of how my first surf fishing experience is going. So Panther Beach, there are beaches, but where I'm staying on right now is a fucking cliff. I can't do this. I'm struggling over here. So, change of plan. I'm gonna go to a different beach that's 10 miles north of me. It's called like Waddle Beach or something. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I think there's a beach I can actually get on, not another cliff, hopefully. I'm gonna go around exploring for other beaches. My class starts at like 10 a.m. so I have a solid 3 hours before I have to make it back to the first beach I was at. Very nice drive. Lived in California for like over 10 years, never driven this before. Pretty cool, I get to explore this by myself too. Let's go see what's going on. Pretty interesting path is just going all the way down. The waves look pretty scary. Maybe you guys can't see it from here, but I'll show you guys later. I think we finally found some success. I finally found a beach I could fish on. This is probably like a very shaky video game for you guys if you're watching it from this point of view. Huh, that's interesting. The fishing and no fishing side. Guess I'm going this side. The water behind me looks pretty intimidating to me, but I gotta fish it to find out. So here I go. It's very awesome how billion of years of history is like right on these cliffs. And like studying environmental studies, like that's pretty cool. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm loving it. It's crazy and it's crazy good out here. I love it. I just got completely blasted by like a sneaker wave. I'm not sure what it's called, but like that shit sneaked up on me. And now like, yeah, I'm like all wet. I'm learning some pretty good stuff out here. Again, no clue what the hell I'm doing, but it's great to be out here. Any tips and recommendation would be highly appreciated, and I would like to thank you in advance. I'm gonna get back to it. Just gonna sit here and talk for a second. So about earlier how I got blasted by that one wave, it wasn't recorded because I was knocked over by a dog. Feeling pretty sad, bummed out. Not because I'm not catching fish, but because I also got sand in the reel. The reel sounds a lot like an egg beater now. And this was actually like my first reel. Just so you know what it sounds like now. For those who have never surf fished before and you get sand in your reel, maybe you can hear it, but it's like beating. It's like da 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 da. You know what they say. There's a first time for everything. This is my first time surf fishing, and this is my first time destroying my reel and turning into an egg beater. Just a couple things I want to like go over. Pretty glad I'm using like a low-end reel because I have no idea what I'm doing. And if I was to decide to spend a lot more and make the same mistake, that would have sucked really bad. And I used to be really against this, like sticking your surf rod into the sand. Like I just thought like it wasn't good for a rod, but now I think the reel is a lot more important than a rod. People change, right? I decided to leave, but it's funny how right when I decided to leave, the sun decided to come over the hills. Wonder if this is a meaning. But I'm sure glad I came out today, especially by myself. Just to show you guys what it looks like with the sun now. You know, I never really understood why people do this. It's just more work. I think I learned a lot from just filming for the last couple of hours. I feel like filming this type of stuff, especially new things, this is new territory for me. Like, I didn't expect anything. But at the same time, the unexpected happens, which is pretty much what fishing is about. Yeah. It's kind of hard and weird to keep a conversation going on with myself, talking to an audience that I don't even know if they're going to be interested in watching this. Feels pretty weird. I'm not talking like how I used to. It's like I'm putting my thoughts in the words, and they're just coming out. I'm not even sure they have meaning. Wonder how other YouTubers felt, especially the fishing ones, how they started. Like obviously their content, their beginner stuff is out there, but how did they feel when they first started? What were their struggles? Really curious. And even though I didn't catch any fish, and if I was to keep posting content of me skunking, and I post pictures of me with big fish, would people eventually start to think that, oh, I didn't really catch these fish, I just borrow someone's fish, took a picture, and send it on Facebook or something? Like, these videos is a lot different from filming like Facebook and Instagram stories. Like, yeah, it's just someone with the guitar here. But yeah, this is what my thoughts are, and 100% someone is gonna comment something that's gonna be like, oh, your content is not even worth watching, why should I watch it? Well, I'm trying to give it my best, and everyone's gotta start somewhere, and no one was born a perfect fisherman, right? I'm probably having way too much dialogue, and I might even ending up deleting most of the crap I'm talking about right now. it's funny is like most of the time my mind is blank, which is why I film in only segments and not like long durations. Feel like maybe, nah, it's not maybe. It's 100%. As of where I am right now, maybe day one of being a vlogger, YouTuber, fisherman, I don't know what you call it. I don't have the confidence like the people who have been doing it for years. So I would highly appreciate it if people would show me some support, love, anything positive. Again, I'm pretty sad that I turned a perfectly good reel into an egg beater because a wave snuck up on me and I got sand in it now. But I hope people who are trying to get into surf fishing like me are able to watch this video and prevent their gear from being ruined like mine today. I want to talk a little bit about the expenses of fishing. I feel like when there are Facebook pages like Fishaholics, Bay Area Fishing, and all the other ones like Hammer Down, I feel like I want to talk about spot burning. I don't want to be that type of fisherman who films shit, posts it out and spot burn. That's not what the type of content I want to make. Because a great spot, in my opinion, required a lot of time to find. And time is money. So if people are spot burning, they're wasting someone else's time. No, not waste. They're taking someone else's time for granted. And they're just using it up for their own whatever they want. You guys can define it. Spot burning is definitely a no from me, and I would definitely not try to make anything that relates to showing off a spot. Which also mean I'm not gonna show off my honey holes as well. So too bad. Yeah, I feel like this is not exactly like, okay, it is, but I feel like I'm more vlogging than I am fishing. I do apologize in advance, but if I do start making content like this, my first couple ones aren't going to be as good as the people who have been doing it for years. And even right now I'm still filming in segments because I have not developed confidence in the speaking. I don't know. My mind just keeps going blank. It is pretty hard. But even if I feel like there's nothing to film, like there's always something to film even if nothing's going on. Just got back from my first time surf experience and my first field study class. I was wrong about Panther Beach. It is a cliff, yes. There's a lot of historical background to it and of how men has changed that site. And the bottom beach is accessible, but I don't want to spoil for anyone who hasn't been there yet because I was honestly fascinated by the scene. Yeah, I think it's pretty fair if you think Panther Beach is the fishable, because don't listen from me. I don't know anything about surf fishing. It's just my first time. Yeah, go knock yourself out. Yeah, I didn't really record what's going on during my class activity, because I felt that it was more important for me to take notes than record what's going on of how pretty it was. It was my learning time because of the tuition I paid. Really learned a lot of cool stuff about how the ocean work today. I can't say, well, I'm gonna say I can't explain it too well, but I'm gonna say the information I learned today is not free. I pay for that information, and if someone wants to learn it, they should go pay and learn it themselves. Just like spot burning in a way, it's related. And that reel I got standing today. If you think about it enough, it's related. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Oh, I just want to make one important point that I feel it is for beginners and people who are still have strong desire to learn. The best way to learn is to just show up and be vulnerable. And that's my philosophy of fishing pretty much. You have to put yourself out there. Even if you skunk, you'll learn a lot. Sure is having someone teaching you the ropes, but I feel like as a fisherman no, not as a fisherman. Where I am now as a fisherman, like level wise, I feel confident and strong enough to try new things on my own. And I'm not afraid to fuck up. But I feel like most people are, therefore they always try to ask people to take them out. Hey, I don't know what to do. Can you show me the way? Blah, blah, blah. I'll pay you this and that. Yeah, it definitely makes it easier, but it really takes the joy of hooking up a fish from all your hard work away when it's easily shown to you by someone else. Some people may disagree with that. One of my classmates told me, hey, that's what you should do if you're trying to get the fish, but I think I'm just changed as a fisherman now. It's not always about having a fish on, but it's the joy of finding the fish with your own hard work. That makes fishing so much more exciting for me now than just hooking up a fish, because I think anyone could just hook up a fish by paying someone for the knowledge. But if you could find the knowledge and you don't share it, pretty much don't spot burn, then that valuable information is priceless.